Willkommen zu diesem Mal Honkai Starville. Und wir sind jetzt drauf und dran mit Kafka zu reden. Wir müssen nur wieder hinbeamen inzwischen. Ach so, ja, mit einem ganz normalen V funktioniert das natürlich. Ja, teleportieren wir uns da mal hin. Ich habe ein bisschen Angst, die Umgebung zu untersuchen, weil alle Gegner da so stark sind. Sie sind einfach stark. So, Kafka hängt da immer noch so. Vor allem keiner passt auf sie auf. Was soll das? Egal, reden wir mal mit ihr.
Hi.
Mami? Sorry, Mami? Mami?
You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state.
Hey, tu doch nicht so, als wenn wir Freunde sind. Ich kenne dich gar nicht.
Fine if you prefer. Not friends. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me.
Sie hat das einfach so inszeniert. Was ist sein Ziel?
Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail.
Hä?
Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer?
Ja, sag doch einfach.
Cienjo's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago.
Oh no.
But chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us. Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Cienjo.
Oha, wie hat sie
You
das
know this
rausgefunden?
now, though you refuse to believe it. 2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Cienjo. And
Jemand
activated it.
Böses?
A result of both internal unrest and external aggression.
Oh.
Traitors on the Lafu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Cienjo. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General.
Oh mein Gott.
Presumably to inform him of this fact.
Die Stellaron Hunter sind gar nicht die Bösen.
However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the matrix of prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Cienjo Alliance to know in this moment.
Boah, ey. Trotzdem sehr manipulativ.
As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Cienjo Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even here?
Blady ist ja ein lustiger Spitzname. Vielleicht, weil ihr das Stellaron wollt.
We're here for you.
Was? Wegen uns?
Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the matrix of prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the matrix of prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Cienjo.
Ich verstehe es nicht. Wir hätten uns auch zum Tee trinken verabreden können.
In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Lafu and achieve something important for the Cienjo. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance.
Was? Warum? Seid ihr irgendwie Wahrsager?
And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Lafu's general in person and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Cienjo will offer you their help.
Boah, warum? Bin ich nur ein Spielzeug für dich?
What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Cienjo? Quite the plot twist, don't you think?
Von welcher Zukunft redest du?
Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work.
Boah, was? Krass.
There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook, the destruction. And
Nanook.
when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of Ionic proportions.
Das, uns zu helfen, dass wir einen fighten, der irgendwann mal kommt.
Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon.
Boah, echt krass.
You know, even eons can be killed.
Ey, wir sind alle zusammen, um eine schreckliche Zukunft zu verhindern. Was? Währenddessen kam der andere irgendwo her.
Hey, Locha. You didn't finish telling
Hey,
us about
Locha.
propagation. Keep going. It's interesting. So, eons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings.
Naja.
Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That eon was slain at the hands of another eon.
Ja, normal.
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
Are you really from the Cienjo? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaosha. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaosha the Alliance's cherished aim?
Oha. Echt jetzt?
Of course I know. I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
No. Sie ist nicht zur
In
Schule
that case,
gegangen.
let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
What's in the box? Die magische Box.
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
Warum?
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Cienjo.
Okay.
Ah, I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in boxes? Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. It's our way of saying goodbye.
Okay.
The Foxians and the Videodora have their own ceremonies.
Die Foxianer ist es niedlich. Die haben sogar eine eigene Spezies.
Let them drift out into the stars. They call it the returning. As for the Videodora, they're more mysterious. They say that when a Videodora is very old or has a fatal injury, they turn into an egg that looks like
Wow,
pearl.
krass.
When the shell breaks, they come out looking young again. My mom calls
Ewig
the
jung.
Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Videodora could turn into dragons.
Okay, sind wir hier
I don't know
in
if that's
Genshin?
true.
Es ist wahr.
What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Herr Schweigsamer spricht der Tod. Hey, was soll denn das sein?
Your mother is right. The Videodora are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons.
Oh, wir sind alle Drachen.
The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
Boah, ein Fluch sogar.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal life. But for
Krass.
some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace,
Oh,
almost as if they
spurlos,
never
einfach
existed,
weg.
leaving only their descendants. Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Lucha.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin?
Vielleicht ist da niemand drinne. Er hat ja
Friend?
gesagt.
No.
Nö. Nö, kein Freund.
So, a sweetheart?
Oh mein Gott, deine Geliebte, ja klar.
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met only once. By chance, I made someone a promise, and so I have to run this errand.
Echt mal.
Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
Genau. So, weiter geht's. Wir müssen weiter. Einfach immer weiter. Vielleicht müssen wir Leute schlagen. Und wir haben Probe-Characters. Das ist ja nice. Oh Gott, was ist das? Was ist diese Musik? Warte mal, was? Oh, da geht's lang. Oh, sheesh. Okay, den machen wir kalt.
What was that? A new crucible for the furnace.
Okay, der hat uns angegriffen. Glücklicherweise nicht getroffen. Kann der gar nicht... Kann der gar nichts machen? Oder was ist hier los? Egal, mach den Einzelangriff.
Dodge this!
Oh, der greift einfach von sich aus an. Okay. Der macht, was er will.
You're not going anywhere!
Bloom,
Wow.
Don't worry about me.
Oh, er heilt uns. Richtig nice. Lutscher kann heilen.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but
Hab
a
ich
vision.
Lutscher eigentlich bei mir drinne? Glaube nicht. Glaube ich hab Lutscher nicht.
Eternal, the dead return!
Okay, ich kann ihn gar nicht steuern. Er macht einfach, was er will. Ist okay. Ist okay, kann er ja machen. Wow, wir kriegen wahrscheinlich nicht mal irgendwas. Egal, weiter geht's.
Mara struck.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Wir müssen jemandem helfen.
Wait. Let's think before we act.
Sollen wir wirklich? Hier oben vielleicht einen Knopf oder so? Nee, wir können hier gar nicht weiter. Wir müssen da jetzt rein. Wer bist du? Oh, das ist nur irgendwer.
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
What happened to us letting you handle it?
Ja, ja.
I've only got
Lutscher
two
kann das
hands.
nicht.
Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your bravery or something when it's all over.
Enough.
Ein Preis.
Let's go.
Oh Mann, was für eine Bestechung. Außerdem, was bringt mir ein Preis? Egal, let's go. Lass die alle fertig machen hier.
Wanna see what I can do?
I'll
Ui. Herr Lutscher macht einfach sein Ding, ja.
This shape of Taishu! Rise, Venus!
Phoenix. Hä, wie habe ich das denn jetzt gemacht? Oh, durch die Attacke habe ich totalen Aufwand. Nice das.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
You're not going anywhere!
So, Lutscher macht sein Ding. Mit Lutscher an unserer Seite können wir gar nicht verlieren.
Miss, are you okay?
Oh oh.
What do you think? Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet.
Aha, ein Cyborg, eine Marionette. Was geht hier
My
los?
motor is broken. I can't move.
Wir müssen sie heilen. Ich meine,
You look that
reparieren.
night. Good. Take me to the Realm Keeping Commission. Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. This lady is one of the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. As a Cloud Knight, I must prioritize her orders.
Okay, machen wir halt.
Sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me. You'd probably be there by now if you'd gone by yourself.
I
Okay.
happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
Nee, die muss anders behandelt
Well,
werden.
it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just take her to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. Ich mach
You
das
might get an
alleine.
aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
Er kann auch Roboter heilen.
Won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
Boah, er hat sie wieder zusammengesetzt.
Curious.
Ist das seine Kraft?
How... what kind of medical knowledge is this?
Abundance.
Ah, der Überfluss, okay.
Very good. We, no longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission. The mission continues.
Was für eine Mission
As a
denn?
judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible.
Nee, Chui.
I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. They are extremely dangerous.
Ja, die habt ihr ja schon.
If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wakespan might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
Oh, was? Was willst du?
Come with
Komm with me, wenn du leben willst. Gehen wir einfach hinterher.
I've
Kann ich
never
dir denn
seen
auch vertrauen?
anything like it.
Oh, was ist das denn? Was ist das?
You know, even eons can be killed.
Ihr wollt einen Ian umbringen?
Are you kidding? That's not what we want.
Okay.
I just want to tell stories from the past. Stories about eons that have fallen.
Aber was willst du dann? Mauam oder was?
Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Taseront the Propagation, Akivili the Trailblaze.
Hm?
These names were once known all over the universe. And now they've all but disappeared, leaving behind only masterless paths.
Die Götter sind weggegangen und haben das Universum allein gelassen. Und das ist doch der Plot einer guten Geschichte.
And currently, there are 3 ways an eon can perish known to humanity. 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Shipe the Harmony.
Boah, voll.
2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Taseront the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Cienjo Alliance travels the universe exterminating abominations cultivated by the Abundance.
Ach Gott.
So, the Cienjo too are engaged in this process.
Warum will Shinzo den Überfluss vernichten?
As far as I know, the predecessors of the Alliance were the Elixir Seekers. They searched for Yaoshe and longed for the blessing of immortality. When they eventually found the Eon, they received a blessing that did indeed prevent death, the Ambrosial Arbor.
Der Himmelsbaum.
But immortality turned out to be a curse for the Cienjo. That's when the Hunt appeared, firing an arrow and felling the Ambrosial Arbor. Ever since, the Alliance has followed the Hunt in pursuit of Yaoshe, erasing the curse of immortality from the universe.
Okay, aber
What do you think?
das hört sich alles nach Märchen an.
Fascinating stories, no?
Märchen, alles Märchen.
They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you.
Scheiße, was habe ich gefragt?
Hold on. Any
Was ist mit dem dritten Weg?
minute now. It's begun.
Okay, hier geht gleich die Action ab. Was zum... War klar, dass sie nicht da alleine gelassen werden kann.
Let's go,
Blade.
lady.
Lady,
2 more
Alter.
places to visit.
Was ist hier
Kafka
passiert?
escape? How are we gonna explain this to the Master Diviner?
Wir haben sie ja nicht hier alleine gelassen.
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
Nee, ist einfach so. Schön, dass ich auch rede. So, wir müssen da mal wohin. Oh, da ist unser Foxian. Hier noch irgendwas Tolles? Oh ja, da gibt's ein Rätsel. Ein Rätsel! Bleib bloß weg von mir. Okay. Ich muss das mal wieder... wie war denn das? Nee? Ja. Genau. So war das. Mit die Box. Gib mir die geilen Sachen aus der Box. Wer will da was? Ich bin der Präsident des Hexernes Geheimbundes. Wir sind auch der Hexclub. Schon mal von Hexer Nexus gehört? Abbestellen, please. Eine solche Funktion gibt es nicht. Wir haben bemerkt, dass du unser Hexer-Nexus-Gerät mehrfach benutzt und den Schatz aus der Truhe genommen hast. Die Schatztruhe gehört uns, also... Du hast dich an unserer Schatztruhe bedient und besitzt auch noch die Frechheit, so unausstehlich zu sein. Du hast bestimmt schon viele Taten begangen, aber dieses Mal ist es anders. Wir könnten dich der Kommission melden. Wir vom Hexclub sind aber vernünftig. Solange du weiterhin mit den Hexer-Nexus-Geräten spielst, verspreche ich dir, dass wir dich nicht melden. Und wenn du alle abschließt, alle Rätsel, gewähren wir dir eine lebenslange Mitgliedschaft in dem Geheimbund. Kann ich die Schätze behalten? Natürlich. Ja, das gehört zum PR-Budget. Ja, du hättest mich auch nicht kontaktieren müssen. Doch eine Warnung. Wenn du aussteigen willst, musst du das Doppelte zurückerstatten. Solange du die Rätsel löst, bist du für uns eine Schwester. Hexernexus für immer und ewig. Wir melden uns bei dir. Wo ist dieser krasse Baum? Soll das der krasse Baum sein? Soll das da der krasse Baum sein? So, dann würde ich hier kurz stoppen und dann sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal wieder.